back. Comment section podcast with King Luther. I read, react to the funniest, smartest, and wildest comment made on any post I think interesting. And for this episode, the post I will be taking comments from the comment section to react to is drawn from the unliving and insecurity in Nigeria. I just want to say this. As leaders, we I think it is right to be very, very sensitive to lives, especially around you. I feel that's your number one core of service, the importance of lives around, or generally everyone's life should matter to you. And I really don't understand why it took the consign, the consign of a foreign country to arouse that sensitivity, even when you know that is how you should be proactive to things around you. To the United States of America, I want to say thank you. Though it took you long enough to react to this, I'd been expecting that before now, this would have happened. To President Trump also, I want to say thank you for reacting, for showing concern. I also feel that it took too long because I know you have so much huge interest, interest for interest and concern for Christians, but not just only Christians, for human lives. That I that's my opinion. And even in your first administration, I noticed some of the concerns, and I just want to say thank you. But to the leaders of Nigeria, I really don't understand where your sensitivity is. Because what amazes me is that immediately President Trump spoke or made a statement about this, it quickly aroused the attention of the leaders in Nigeria. And everybody was proactive. Something was going on. Everyone is reacting to one thing or the other. Statements were coming out, people were speaking out. I just want to say, why did it take so long, or the concern of President Trump or the United States, first of all, for you to be proactive as you are now? Why did it take you? Why did it take that? Doesn't mean you do not value life, or someone has to tell you the value of life of another human before you can be sensitive to that. I really don't find it nice. Like, it's not even reasonable to some of the comments, or some of the reactions of our leaders, and some some elderly people. I don't want to call them leaders, but let me also call them elderly people in the society. Some of their reactions. And I was just some days ago, I was going through YouTube, and I came across the interview, Pes Morgan, the uncensored Pes Morgan interview on YouTube, and I was listening to the Nigerian foreign minister speak, and at some point I was just like, "What's going on?" Yes, I know we all have responsibility as humans, and I definitely know you have your responsibility, but you're a leader. You're a leader, and somehow I think the lives of people should be important to each and every one of us. You know, some of the comments, me personally, I was not really happy about some of the things I'm hearing, the numbers, and some of these things. Like, w- yes, I agree. Some of the news we grab are from social media, and but some of them are actually detailed reports. And when you hear about this and you hear a leader saying something else, you begin to get irritated. I'm sorry, sir, but we should be sensitive. I listened to the foreign minister, and at some point, I wasn't happy. You want to ask yourself, when is this going to end? When is it going to end? One other thing I don't find funny is how some people with with misinformation, thinks that America wants to fight, wants to have a war with Nigeria. This is not war with Nigeria. This is not war with Nigeria. This is stopping the unlifing of humans, the insecurity in Nigeria. It's a concern. If you're not bothered, other people are bothered, and you should be bothered. Let, let's be sensitive. You should be bothered. So when I look at these things, when I go to the news and I to the media, or to the news, and I see what's going on, even on social media, you just cannot keep quiet. You have to say something. I'm sorry this is going to take a bit longer because I'm supposed to be reacting to the comments on a certain post. But this is a time I have to also say something about this as a human being, as a Nigerian, as a proud Nigerian. And I think that it really doesn't make sense. So some of the videos, some of the things. The other day, the kidnapping of the church on I think, is it Quara? The kidnapping of the church, of the people in church, through that we saw through the live video, or the streaming. It was terrible. Look at that old woman. What's she doing in church? All she went to church to do, I presume, all she went to church to do is to pray God to guide her children, for protection for our kids, our grandchildren, just to give a long life, make her more happy. She's not there to pray for prosperity for herself. I believe 80% of her prayer wouldn't be for herself; it will be for our children or grandchildren. And look at that woman struggling. The pace at which she was trying to find safety is painful to watch. I don't know what you're thinking, but for me, it was painful to watch, and I would react to it. And when I see that, and now hear some of these things some of our leaders come out to say on social media or interviews, you get really irritated. Like, what's going on? You know? Thank you to Pastor Ezekiel for what he's doing. The other day, I was watching on YouTube also, I think, when Pastor Paul Enuche or so invited him to his church. I don't know if, I hope I'm right, if it's Pastor Paul, invited him to his church. And you would understand the pain this man of God has been working on. What it has taken the spirit of God in him to speak with so much power. And thank God the world is listening to him now. And right there, I was like, is this as bad as it is? He said at some point he walked into his family house, or where his village, or where his family lives, and I think his mother or grandmother, I'm sorry, maybe grandmother or mother, one of the two, was lying down with a knife broken with a knife broken into two. She was lying down with a knife broken into two. One part of the knife was pierced in her chest, bleeding, dead. Another family member carrying a child on her back was burnt to ashes. All these are things that this man has seen, and you expect him to keep quiet, forgetting the fact that he's a man of God. A sensible human being will not keep quiet. Don't stop, sir, and God just keep giving you the strength to keep going, because lives are important. We should all know that. And I just want to use this opportunity to say thank you also to some of the people who have been speaking out, not just only on life of people, the insecurity, in different, the oppression, everything. People who have been speaking out. Very Dark Man is another person I want to say big thank you to. What you've been doing is amazing. You are actually the one, who has made a lot of Nigerians start speaking up. People start speaking up. And this is what a society that wants to change will do. The people will start speaking. The people will start talking. And Very Dark Man, thank you for what you're doing. Another person is Harrison. I think the activist. You're doing a brave job. I just sometimes I look at you guys and I'm like, where's this strength from? But it's important. We all should at some point, think about the importance of safety and lives surrounding us. Now America is coming and everybody, you hear some of them saying, that's what I don't even get. Some people will come and say America, it's because they are interested. What's America? What's the interest? Like as I said, even God that created man, He created man with a likeness. So there must be a certain likeness. So if America has seen something and they're interested about it, yes, and we can get that safety to some certain level, I think it's okay. Whatever the interest is, there's a likeness. It's okay. You can operate with that. What are they going to do? Like you see some people come out to say, if America does, we're ready. Like, do you even understand what's going on? The other day, as funny as it was, I was going through another post. I'm sorry, this is taking so long, but let me just react to this once and for all. I saw a post on Instagram or so where they were, I think sarcasm, I would say, but you were just we were just showing some of the jets, the Nigeria army and all that. I know that's not the level of Nigeria army. Come on, Nigeria army is above that. But and all that, and the voice or the underlay voice was just saying some things that this is B2 and all that, and we're like ready to fight America. The idea is not fighting America. By the way, have you seen the American B2 Spirit Bomber? First of all, you can't match America. You can't match the might of their military. So, and this yet again, I want to say it's not really about America. What they want to do is to fight these bandits. They've done that. These terrorists. They've done that in some places and maybe in some other countries, and maybe results were not expected as well. But trust me, it has helped the situation, and I think that we should we should be very concerned about what's going on out there, the insecurity, the unlifing of people, of Christians. It's not wise. And thank you for everyone who is doing something amazing out there to help stop these terrible, terrible times that we have. God help us all. And so, you know what I do? I go into the comment section, I pick those comments, and I react to them. And I want you also to react. So I'm going to be taking some few comments. But before I take the comment, I want you to just check the post, and credit also to the post, the owner of this post. Thank you. I'm making use of your content to grab my own content. Thank you all the same. And you know, so I'm going to be taking some comments. You can see the insecurity. You can just imagine. We knew at some point that they came out to say these people kidnapped have been released. Thank God for that. But yet again, when you watch this video and see what these people, how they are speaking, like has it become a mockery or something? Is it a mockery? Is it a mockery to the Nigerian government? I am asking you, is this a mockery? Tell me what you think. Make Give me comments, react to this also. Let me know what you also think. And maybe I can also pick up some of the comments there sometime later to talk about this. Because this is not ending today. We're still gonna be talking about it. But is this a mockery? Like, why are they doing this? We're happy that these people are safe. Yes, okay, tactically, it doesn't matter if the Nigerian government think it's wise to negotiate with them. First, the safety is important. And on that note, I'm going to be taking some of the comments made on the comment section, and we're going to go with together and see how we can enjoy that. Okay, so, and the first comment here is at Dominic Ajiga. This is on Instagram. He said, may God help us all. Our country has become a marketplace for bandits and kidnappers to trade human lives with the government. Unfortunately, Hidden Lives with Bandit. Well, you can react to the comment. You can also make a comment. I'm going to try to get another comment. Let me see. Let me see. Okay, let me take this with you. Um, fine girl, fine underscore girl underscore Mickey on Instagram says, Yaboki will carry me today for bike. Now every minute I just dey shout yo. For security measures, you certainly have to now start trying whatever you think you can to just be safe out there. You can imagine that kind of a situation. So now every minute, nine she dey holla you, because you don't know who is who anymore. Insecurity, that's crazy. Anyway, I'm going to look for another comment. Zuchi underscore Niedu. Uh, the impetus, they are now replying people's comments and tweets. Please stay safe and be private, guys. Hmm. They are now replying people's comments and tweets. Say, guys, stay safe and be private out there. Just be safe. But we can't stop talking. We cannot stop. At this moment now, we can't stop because we don't know. You don't know who is next. So we can't stop. I'm taking another one again. Mm. This is comment section podcast, by the way. Guys, please don't forget to follow me on my social media platforms, okay? Be part of this. I want you to tell me comments you want me to react to. Post you also want me to go into the comment section and react to. And if there's any comment anyone has made on your post or a certain other post that you want to talk about, feel free to DM me and tell me you want to talk about this. And I will call you on a visual call where you can actually say what you want to say or react to that comment. Okay, this is the comment section podcast with King Luther. You and I, let's enjoy this. Okay, I'm going to be taking more comments. This one is at Oluwatosin underscore autos. It says that's the power of holding hostage. They use them as human shields. Because of that, it becomes very difficult to use force to rescue those students. Otherwise, they could be lost in a gunfire or airstrike. Even the Americans wouldn't take that risk. They would focus on the negotiation first and ensure that the students are safely released before making any further decision. Yeah, exactly what I said. It's not. That's why I felt them coming out with this video. I really don't understand it, but to me, it seems like a mock because any reasonable person or government would do that first. Now, kudos to the Nigeria army or to the government, so even rescuing them, I must say, because those are lives, and thank you for doing that also. So whatever measures that was used to rescue them, first of all, let's just celebrate that victory. Thank you very much for this comment. At me, I'm going to be taking another one again, and this will be let me see. Okay, at medic underscore king one. This signals more trouble than it signals peace. People, wahala deal. This well. Okay, let me see if I can go through another one again. Laugh aloud. Now still comment section with the protest. It is well. You see, the most important thing is that whatever voice you have, wherever you can speak from, it doesn't matter. Speak from there. Someone somewhere is hearing and they would react. That's what I think. Tell me what you also think on the comment section. So, guys, I want you to follow me on my social media platform. Follow me, subscribe to my YouTube channel on YouTube. My handle is D underscore comment section. That is my name on YouTube. Subscribe to my channel, watch some of my other videos, and react to it, comment on it, like it, subscribe to it. Just be part of this. I want you guys to be part of this, okay? On Instagram, I'm at the underscore comment section podcast. Follow me on Instagram also. Comment and like my videos also. I'm on Facebook also. My page there is the comment section podcast, okay? The comment section podcast on Facebook. I'm there also. And on TikTok, I'm there also. The underscore comment section pod on TikTok. I initially had a different TikTok, but so for some reason, I don't know what's happening to the other account. So I have a different account now, and it's the underscore comment section pod at TikTok. Guys, follow me, subscribe to my channel, be part of this, okay? So we all can enjoy this. This is comment section podcast with King Luther. So I'm going to be stopping on this episode with this reaction. Tell me also what you think. If you see any comments that you want to talk about, don't forget to like and follow. Have a nice day.